What's up, all you drinkers of beer on the Lord's Day? 'Tis I, your humble commissioner, here to bring you a breakdown of what is going to happen this week in our round one of the Sunday Morning Beer Drinkers playoffs. First things first. From the pump. Ready to go. Well, for all those of you that took in my video last week, you will notice that everything that I said was going to happen actually happened. That's fair. I didn't make any predictions, but I did say that, if this one person won and this other person won, then, this is what the outcome would be. And basically, I just want you to acknowledge that I did math good. I did math correctly. And, if you won and you needed to win, and then you're probably in the playoffs. And if you lost and you needed to win, then you're probably not so much in the playoffs. Let's get down to let's just break it down. Let's just go ahead and break it down right now. Why don't we do a switch? Hey, editor, switch the camera thing. Perfect. You can't buy good help these days. Starting off, we're going to take a look at where we are at the end of the season, which for our league is week 13. Because here we are heading into week 14, and we're going to start the playoff bracket. And the reason we did that was because week 14, that's what we're on. Nobody checked my notes before I started. Anyway, we're on week 14. We did that because the extended NFL schedule sucks. And when you drag fantasy football out, we noticed that it didn't allow us to have meaningful matchups in the last week of the bracket. So we bumped it back. We were like, this is more fun. Plus, everybody plays in division twice and out of division once, and it just feels really good. What we didn't consider was that the NFL might actually schedule bye weeks on week 14, which they did. So here we are, first round of the playoffs, and you may or may not have Aaron Jones. You may or may not need to rely on Aaron Rodgers. I'm pretty sure he's on the waiver wire. He's not being started, I don't think. But anyway, you may or may not have him. Green Bay's not playing this week. So maybe something for us to consider at the end of the league. I don't know. Well, we can talk about it. Neither here nor there. As far as the Sunday Morning Beer Drinkers are concerned, this is what it looks like. Joshy's division. Old Joshy Poo got knocked off his high horse. He's down in number 2. The Colldozer's taking the first spot. And knocking the comeback kid down to number 2. Tied at 8-5, which really, actually, if you look at the entire league, 3 teams at 8-5. 3 teams at 8-5, 4 teams at 7-6, 2 teams at 5-8, and some really trash owner at 3-10. Real trash. So a lot of fun there, a lot of fun being had all the way around. But Josh's division, Colldozers. Hold on. Okay, good, better. Colldozers come out number 1, winning the tiebreaker over Comeback Kid. Josh Kessler hanging in at number 2. He's got to play. He's going to have to win them all to double up. And sneaking in at number 3 is the Bulldogs, captained by the ghost Garrett Premel, who you may or may not know, or may not even believes exists. Like, those are real conversations that are being had, right? The media is weird. Rock out with your hawk out over in Johnny's division. Let's transition. Whoosh. Transition over to Johnny's division. Rock out with your hawk out. Taking the number 1 spot at 8-5. My tight end wide open. Coming in at number 2, 7-6. And listen, like self-deprecation is the most flattering form of modesty. I think someone said that. But even if I'm combining two metaphors, Saltness is still in the playoffs. Holding the tiebreaker over Wild Salmon. Salty Boy was going to squeak into the playoffs at a record of 5-8. So, before we move on to the matchups, which we are sure going to do, let's take a look at... I don't know. I got a thing. There's an itch. I got an itch. Let's take a look at some interesting statistics. And those statistics look like this. Most points for the entire league goes to Cole and Stacy Burke. Uh, 662 points is nothing to sneeze at. An excellent job. A little backstory. The Coldozers struggling for a couple years there. The management came in and said, "We're gonna shake things up a bit. We're gonna bring in the big guns." So, the management being Cole himself, and the big guns he's referring to being his wife. He just decided, here we go. We're gonna manage this thing together, and lo and behold, 1,662 points. You can't argue. You can't argue with anything, man. That is the most points scored in the league, and it's a little. And comeback kid was right there, but those were the only two with 1,600 points. As far as points against goes, 1,664 points for your boy. So y'all had a heyday whenever you played the commish. I get it. Write some more notes. Do some more videos. Appease the gods. Sacrifice your firstborn. And honestly, if I was going to sacrifice one of the borns, it would be the secondborn, only because he's so small. The firstborn would I might not come out on top of that. There's a good chance I don't win that one. She sacrificed me to the fantasy football gods and then take my spot. Oh my gosh. That's what she's up to. Anyway. So yeah, those are fun stats. Those are fun things. Those are fun things for you to digest. You can eat them. You can digest them. It's great. Let's go look at the playoff bracket. You know what would be a good idea is if I put a sticker over there that said, "Hey, look this way to look look." I'm just gonna remember now. Anyway, so who has a first round bye? Well, it happens to be John Garner. Rock out with your hawk out. And Cole and Stacy Burke of the Coldozers is your first round buys this week. You'll notice some extra production value went into this video. Yeah, those guys aren't dressed up as they're not dressed up as Luke and Leia there. That was technology. This is me. You're welcome. Gosh, this is good. Transitions, face swaps, music. So good. What else? So those guys. You go by. Take a week off. Chill. Drink a beer. Relax. Enjoy some banter. Poke the bear, as they say. Those are options that are available to you. The rest of us have to play fantasy football Some of us will break a sweat. Some of us will not. So, first matchup that matters is the Bulldogs versus tight end wide open. And I'm going to bring up over here. What's up, girl? You look good. I'm going to bring up over here the lines. Look at this predictions here. Now, granted, this is based on like what their lineups are set for today when I'm recording this video on 12/7, right? So if you haven't updated your lineup, then you haven't updated your lineup. But as of right now, where I am when I'm recording this video, the tight end wide open are favored by 2.8 points. You're going to ask me, aren't you? You're wondering. You want to know. Okay. Well, I, the commissioner, will take the points on tight end wide open. If anybody wants some of that action, come on. Tight end wide open, given 2.8 against the Bulldogs. Moving on. Oh, that hand is not in that camera. Whatever. Moving on. Saltness versus the comeback kid. As it sits right now, comeback kid is giving 35.5 points is favored by 35.5 points to Phil Saltness. So, because I know you want to know, I, the commissioner, will take Phil Saltness and the 35 points, and if you want a piece of that action, come at me on the message board, because I'm all about it. I got Venmo. I got money for days. I got your money for days. I don't have any of your money. I haven't sent out any requests. Well, whatever. I'm still good for it. So, yeah, I'll take Phil Saltness, and I will take Phil Saltness getting 35.5. And I will take tight end wide open giving 2.8 points. Those are the things that I'm willing to. That's what I'm willing to stand by. What I'm willing to say. So a lot of spicy matchups. It looks like Phil's got a little bit of a hill to climb, and it should be really tight between Garrett and Johnny. The other matches that I'm not going to highlight so much is that your boy is taking on the Wild Slammin' down in the dregs here, down at the bottom of the thing. And I have also set up a very spicy matchup between Colts and Bentler, who find themselves sitting around and just kind of, I don't know, wallowing away in obscurity. That's what it seems like from here. However, if you want, hey, Colts, why don't you put a little money on it? You know what I'm saying? Like, make it interesting. It's the least you could do. You didn't exactly like rebound from your King Poop year to win it all, which totally bucks the trend, which I totally would have put money on you doing, but I didn't. So anyway, there's that. Yeah, guys, so that's what's going on this week in the Sunday Morning Beer Drinkers. Check back next week because I'm going to have another video, because I'm committed to doing one video every week until this thing is settled. Because listen, I've heard the message. I've heard the story. Your feedback has been received. It's appreciated. I see you. More videos cometh forth. My creativity overfloweth. Therefore, I bequeath upon you more YouTube videos. So anyway, that's what I got for you this week, dogs. Hey, have a great week. Have a great game. Talk that shit. Take me up on my bets. Make your own bets. Do what you feel like. I mean, I'm not the only one that has to take this action. You know, someone else can help yourself. And have some fun. And I'll talk to you guys. I'll talk to you guys sometime next week. Peace.